Anna Abercrombie, The Coalition. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I like this movie. This was a lot of fun. And what I really loved about your character was that she was fiercely independent and she tried to instill that in her son as well. But I was wondering, what was it about Joe, about his character, that eventually kind of made Tiffany say okay and kind of be warm around him?
Well, I think that when you're in a situation where it's survival of the fittest and you have to protect your child, um, I think there was points where she's like, "This is my only hope," right? As much as Juana Sam, which he played Sam, believed and had this vision, I think that that was a point where she also relied on him and looked onto him as help to get her son, So I think for us all, we have a point in our lives where we have to just trust and take that risk. And that goes to show also in the character of Tiffany and throughout the film, you see that each of the characters are just not portraying, the antagonist role, the protagonist, or like the nemesis and so on, and the mother. There's more to them. There's layers to each of the characters. Through the adversity, the grittiness of the city, Granite City, keeping the city alive, the community, there's a sense of like loyalty amongst each other. And you know what? When things are down, we're going to stick together. And that's what you see, that camaraderie that's created with Joe and Tiffany is necessary to get her son back. You're going to do what you have to do to get him back.
I was wondering also, Tiffany wants Sam to know that, every decision that you make has a consequence. And so I was wondering, has she ever looked at her life and kind of really reflected upon it? And so that's why she holds on to this belief so much?
I think that Tiffany holds on to the belief of accountability and consequence because as a mother, as a single mother, as having to fulfill those roles that are not present takes a lot of courage. To guide your child, to do the best you can, it's something heroic. And so when you have no other options, you either are going to thrive for success or you're going to conform and fail. And I think that's not part of Tiffany's plan. Right. I think you see that a lot, her tenacity, her resilience. And you see it throughout. It's a common theme throughout the film.
And lastly, I was just wondering, this is a superhero movie. My question is, if Tiffany had a power, what would you think she would like?
I think Tiffany would have the power of being able to be at different places at the same time. Okay. What do you call that? I don't know if that's like duplicating herself. Maybe that's what it is, her power. I think Tiffany just wants to be able to duplicate herself so she can multitask better. She could be there for her child. She could work. She could be a woman, self-care, and do everything at once. I think every mother wants that actually, but that's a great power. I actually wouldn't mind having that now. So yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. I love the movie.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. And don't forget, exclusively on Prime Video globally, August 26th, Samaritan.